We're entering the basement now.
Did you get this whole brick thing?
What was that?
Do you get this whole brick thing? Why would they break a bathroom down here?
Yeah,
I don't know, but
that's just what they did. Peguei essa plomaria hoje. And depending on like the water flow, sometimes you said they cut some pipes, right?
there's your
Eso es lo que veo.
your first and second floor furnaces. What do they call these actually? I know it's water heat. What do they call them? Like boilers. Boilers?
Yeah, water boilers.
Okay.
They boil the water and sends it through the system, and then the system generates heat throughout the house.
Okay. So they cut here, and obviously
They tore all this down to run some more piping out of it.
to pull the pipe up. Yeah. Right. So they would go up probably here. you think? Well, this is okay. So
This is the first floor bathroom.
Is it the bathroom?
This is the tub.
Or
This is where the tub is at. This is the wall where the tub is at. So you got your drain.
I'm surprised they didn't take this thing down. Ooh, what's your hole there?
That's the toilet right there.
That's the toilet. Okay.
So then you
So
have
maybe
your
this is
wash
the
space.
kitchen.
And then this is the.
Should it be the kitchen?
No. This should be.
The kitchen is over there.
The kitchen should be on the
Oh,
other
yeah,
side.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, this is your first floor bathroom right here.
Can I see the
The
like?
kitchen is this over there.
See what they tried doing? See the pipe?
Yep.
They tried banging it
I
out.
would probably say it's safe to say you're gonna have to do all new plumbing in this place.
You know, I saw upstairs, not like this means anything, but on the thing that says this property has been winterized, it says needs plumbing repairs, handwritten.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess that the whole, all plumbing probably is gonna have to be replaced in
Yeah,
this
I would
house.
say it's safe to say that from what we see down here, the plumbing is shot. You know, and a lot of these pipes, you can't trust them. You don't know how clogged they are.
Right.
You don't know how much, like, buildup are within the pipes and
It
mildew
could
and
be
stuff
totally
like that.
clogged,
Yeah.
too.
Right.
Yeah, the safest bit being that they actually cut and damage these units, I would say it's safe to say they did all this extensive damage to it, that the plumbing is just shot throughout the house. The best bit, if you were going to sell this retail as an added feature, is to add it's got all new plumbing,
Okay.
all new windows, all new appliances,
Right.
new bathroom, kitchens. It will be a huge selling point.
Right.
But again, it's going to be based on your numbers if this deal is going to be worth it.
Right. Right.
I might
so
have to come back out
the number
here.
will be in. The number we will put in will be based on all new plumbing. Now, with that said, do we go to forced air? Because if we do that, then we got to break more walls out in order to run.
A lot of it,
Or do you think these units are still good?
these are,
And if they, and then also, we have all the water-based, the baseboards that are in place.
right. See, that kind of stuff is easy to remove. On
Is
the
it?
most part, the only thing that I can see, and it's not really too much of an issue, would be just adding the ductwork, because you would have to cut a few areas in the floor so that in, like, let's say you're coming from the basement, you got to cut up areas in the floor to run the ductworks to all rooms in the house.
Right.
And then you can cut up areas within the wall to run them all upstairs.
Right.
And feed off the second floor.
It would
as
have to
well.
be planned out very strategically.
Yes, yes. Yeah, my heating and cooling guy would have to come back out here and he would have to come up with his plan on what would be the best solution to actually get that done. The plumbing guy would have to come back out here to evaluate this situation of all new plumbing from the basement all the way up to the second floor and give me an overall number on labor plus material and a time frame. So I might have to come back out here another time to schedule some of my subs to come back out here so that I can get
An
a
accurate-
definite you know,
Yeah.
number to say, okay, where we're coming in at with this thing. I'll make a few phone calls when we're done here to give you that ballpark figure.
Okay.
And then what we would probably have to do, based on your decision and your call, is set up probably another day to come back out here and
Okay.
really evaluate this for a second shot, so that you guys know more of a realistic number,
Okay.
so that you guys can, you know,
Really
go
make an
about,
educated
right,
decision.
go about educating yourselves with this process. Not only that, but making sure that the numbers work for you guys.
Yeah.
Because if the numbers don't work, or they're out of the budget,
Yeah, and then it just
then
don't
it's
work.
just, yeah, then it's just finding something else, and there's just so many of them out there. Because, yeah, you definitely need all new plumbing here. Just at that point, you might as well get rid of the space unit heating with the water and just add forced air. And at that point, you know, you might just throw an AC unit in, and
Yeah.
if you're selling it for retail, that's another added benefit.
Yep.
But down here, you can smell the mold in
Yeah.
this area down here. There's definitely water that came in here. You can hear the crackle on the floor because water's seeping underneath.
From the
Right. And it jacked up all the glue and all the adhesive that this had, and it just lifted all the tiles. Completely just lifted it off the concrete.
Can I see the light?
Another thing is that if you wanted to go back to that idea that you had earlier in making this into, like, let's say a small apartment,
Yeah.
you would have to frame out this entire basement, insulate everything. And the basement, as the height, is not a bad height, it's a good height.
It is.
Yeah.
So even if we were to, you know, frame this out and insulate it, it's not too much of an issue, it could be done.
Right.
You already have the plumbing inside for a bathroom. You know, what we would have to do is break the concrete so that we can add either a shower or a tub and run the waste drain into the existing waste drain.
Right.
You know, and add that. That's a good thing that it has that here, because there's stuff that we can work with. It's not like you're adding all that
Right.
brand new into the basement.
Right.
So there is definite good potential here. It's just going to be based on the numbers. See, like this room here was all framed out. Looks like they had some kind of like little bedroom here.
It's like someone was living in here.
Yeah, I mean, you can see they had pictures hung up on the wall, so somebody slept down here.
Yeah.
They framed it out, and this entire basement would get gutted, cleaned all out. You know, once all the plumbing's in place and we got the floor set up for the bathroom, frame everything out, and probably just go commercial tile, ceramic tiles on the floors.
Do you see any water damage, like on the walls, besides, or just something to look for besides the water that?
Oh yeah, you can see it right there. You see how the walls are there? See how that's all water damage.
Right, but what I'm wondering is where it came from. Did any of it come from foundation, or did it all come from the roof?
Like in this room, it's kind of hard to tell unless we knock this stuff down. See, but they opened that up, so you see how it's still moist here?
Yeah.
That can be a result from this, but we don't know for sure.
Yeah, right.
It can be a result from whatever happened in the ceiling
What
over
is
there.
this here?
The pipe.
This is from the main, right?
The main.
Yep. This is your main coming in from the street.
Yeah.
So this feeds water.
And where does this go to?
It probably goes underground to where your radiators are at.
I hope that's not messed up. So this. So where does this?
This thing
Where
here
does this go to?
goes towards the front floor radiator space unit.
No, no.
Esta es la que le trae la agua.
Esta le trae el agua y esta va a la boila. Esta.
Esta va a la boila, pero ¿a dónde va la agua de allá arriba?
Después de la boila.
Se lo mandan por acá, esa fue la pipa que cortaron.
Sí.
So esta aquí trae la agua para dónde?
Para la boila.
Y esta aquí,
Esta está conectada aquí.
pero esta viene de
Esta
acá
es de la
abajo.
ciudad. Esta es de la ciudad.
Right. Ese es el main.
Este es el main.
What he's saying is that this is the main, like we said, coming in from the city. But this
Where's the
feeds
meter?
water.
So is it metered outside?
The meter should be.
I don't know. Esto no tiene meter.
What is it?
No, it's just for the gas.
This is for your gas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the gas.
Two separate
The
meters.
meter, where is the meter on this thing?
No, eso no tiene. No. No, I want to.
Must be outside.